Wanna feel pretty, pretty.
What's up, everybody? We finna get started. Come on in here. In the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room.
Wanna feel pretty.
Hey, we in there.
Stina!
Man, you have these people waiting.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had a doctor's appointment.
Supposed to
Stina
get to
Vina!
LA and don't
Look
know how
at
to
you.
act. What's up,
First
what's
of
up,
all,
Miss Fran?
let me say this. You look good. Okay, you got your adult hairs out.
Okay.
You got your adult hairs out. You look good, though. Look at
Thank
your
you very
skin.
much. Shout out
Skin
to
flourishing.
Saweetie. She a tutorial. I did
Skin.
got them swoops.
Okay, listen. Well, I'm super excited to join you today. First of all, let's just tell the people how we know each other. How long have we known each other for?
Oh. Were you 12 in high school?
Was I? Hold on. 5,
Or
10,
like you were the
15, 20.
baby? Ooh.
The grandma, the baby.
Okay, listen, we
Okay,
I'm not about to play with you.
so wait. In high school, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 14. I was 14 in high school when we first met. So we met in high school at the Detroit School of Arts. And you came up
in
to
the
me
first week.
with a red
First
ponytail.
week of high school.
You came up to me with a red ponytail that was
Girl.
tied on. That was tied on.
Okay.
Acrylic. And you came in and you was like, "You gonna be my best friend." And from then on, we just been two peas in the pod. So
It wasn't tied on. Okay. But yeah, everything else was true.
So, all right. So now you are writing music. You live in Atlanta. You've been writing music. First of all, let's start there, okay? Because the first song you wrote was about green eggs and ham or something, right? What was the first song you wrote? Green eggs and ham.
It was called when my eyes glow in the dark.
That's it.
Yeah. It was about it had a praise break. It had a choir. It was about I may bring it back. It had everything.
Okay. So you was writing music at that time, and then when did you really start? You've been writing music all since that time. When did you really start taking it seriously?
You know what? I guess I started taking songwriting seriously when I started taking music seriously as far as my career. And that was brought on by the Babyface concert in Vegas.
So you're talking about when you went viral for acting a fool? You're talking about when you went viral for acting a fool?
See, we in this public, we on this public platform. And see,
on
my
Beyonce
therapist said, do this when you ready to, okay. But no, so I've always been writing music. I've been singing background since, high school, when parents would pick us up from school to go sing at their little places and then bring us back. We've been doing this thing. But with the Babyface thing, like, first of all, the whole time, the way that it aligned, it was just perfectly. So my husband took me to LA just for my birthday. And then Babyface tickets came out like 2 weeks before going. So I was like, okay, we got to go to Babyface. We got to go do it. So cool. We bought the tickets. And then the day of the concert, you just cannot imagine the energy The energy. I was like, something is about to happen. I'm telling you. I was telling my husband walking around, I started warming up because I'm like, you know what? Maybe when the background singers go fall ill, may need another singer. I gotta be ready. So I was practicing the whole day. Listen, I was ready.
Listen.
And I'll be like that. That's how I am.
So in that moment,
So
first of all, shout out to your husband for taking you to go see Babyface, because Babyface is your
shout out.
icon.
Shout out, bro.
Babyface is what Beyonce is to me is what Babyface is to you, right?
Yes, yes. Babyface is everything.
So,
It is crazy because people I saw in Shade Room, people were commenting like she a thot and I don't care nothing about that man like that. But Babyface has inspired me to write music. He's inspired me to sing music. He has inspired the artists that inspired me as well. Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Boyz II Men. Come on. He taught me how to sing backgrounds. So I owe him a lot. I love Babyface for sure.
Well, first of all, Shade Room not only called you a thought, they also called you an auntie, and you had to let them know that you was not that old.
Okay.
So
that was so shady. I'm 30-ish. Okay, chill out.
Okay, so let's talk about, you started writing music, but you really started taking it seriously when you went to Babyface and like something just came over you in that magical, mystical ride that he took you on at that concert. So Pretty for Once, which is coming out this Friday, which is your first single as a singer and songwriter.
Yeah.
Talk about, when did you write that and how important that was for you to write it?
I wrote Pretty for Once. I think it was like 2016. It's been a while since I wrote that. I was just in a place where just frustration. And I realized that it doesn't matter who around you is like telling you how beautiful, how smart, whatever. The loudest voice is sometimes yours. And it didn't matter what kind of makeup I had on, how much weight I lost, gained, whatever. I just never felt pretty. And it was just, when I wrote it, it was just at that point, just complete frustration. I just want to feel pretty. And I even got the sheet somewhere around here where it's teardrops. I said, I'm going to keep that for dramatic purposes. But it was like a teardrop when I'm writing. I'm just writing. I just want to feel pretty. And I'm just frustrated and stuff. So that's where that came from. But I started recording it in last year, so 2020. So this has been a passion project here.
When you talk about Pretty for Once and it come out on Friday, what is it that you want people to take away from the song?
I want people to feel like at least one other person in the world can relate to them. And that'll be me. Like maybe you won't write a song or you can't tap into the creativity, but if nobody in this world who ever felt like just at the lowest, it's been me. So at any point, you should never feel alone. If you're feeling low, if you don't have your confidence, you're just not where you want to be, who you want to be, you're not alone. And I feel like that connection and those kind of connections can bring us closer all together, as opposed to like our differences separating us. So, I mean, we all feel, less than confident at some point. So we can all relate to that.
Okay, so pivoting a tad bit, you said something about when you was at your heaviest, you've lost 100 and how many pounds? 70 pounds?
Whoa, I lost, I want to say about 75 to 80 pounds.
And you look good, Cena.
Oh, honey, thank you. Thank you, right here. Thank you. You see that right here?
Who me?
See that?
Who me?
Who me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the sweetest thing he ever known. It's a kiss on the collarbone. So I got my collarbone.
Oh my God.
So anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I lost a crap load of weight. And it was really when I started dealing with my inner issues and the reason why I overeat and the reason why I run to food. I got a therapist, which was amazing. I suggest everybody.
Hey.
Everybody get a therapist. I started drinking water. I got off the pork, no dairy, no fish, no chicken, no bread, no water, no sweets, no soda.
Wait, wait,
Like the
wait. No,
Beyonce diet.
this is not the Beyonce diet. I was like, well, what are you eating, Air? What is it,
No,
Air?
I'm just playing. Yeah, I don't do any dairy or pork.
Okay. And how is now that you've come into form into like losing weight and really just taking care of your body and things of that nature? How is now when you first wrote the song "Pretty for Once" to now? How has your attitude changed, or has it?
It hasn't changed much because I'm still learning to tap into that. I'm still learning to be okay with, feeling confident and feeling sexy and feeling pretty or feeling worthy, feeling whatever. I've never given myself the permission to feel confident,
Mm-hmm,
if that
mm-hmm,
makes sense. So, like,
mm-hmm.
actually, like 2 weeks ago, I went over with my therapist, and she was like, "You have to give yourself permission," and I just did it. So, we still in the stages. I might write another song that pretty sometime, maybe we'll see. Pretty perhaps.
So so you are 3 years married. You have two children,
Yes.
and how is that? How are you balancing that being a mother and being a wife and being an international superstar and being a songwriter and
Okay.
doing all of that? Let
Yes.
them know. Let them know, Greg. Honk the horn on there.
Honey. Thank. Okay. Okay. Um, um, I take it day by day. Nobody really still
Yeah.
knows me, so I'm kind of under the radar, like I like it. Um, we'll see how it goes. I get DMs and stuff like that, but other than that, I don't get too much more attention. So I'm happy about it, but it hasn't changed. Not much.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-uh.
my question is, how are you just balancing it all? Like you raise two children, you are a wife, and you
Oh,
still have time to go to the studio to record a song. You still have time to write the song. You still have time to do a video. How is all that? What type of balance?
honey, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Okay. So you
Um,
just working it out.
I, you know, I, I'm winging this shit here. I'm winging it. I gotta wait on Alex to give me some dates and stuff. Hey, Alex, shout out to my producer. Alex is actually online right now. I appreciate it. He's
Shout
on my
out
line right
Alex.
now.
Shout out Alex.
Yeah, shout out to Alex. But yeah, I don't know how I'm balancing it. Honestly, I just take it one day at a
Yeah.
time.
So let's go back a little bit. So you and I went to high school. Again, we
Hey,
went to
you.
Detroit School of Arts. And you and I both are singers and songwriters. And it's interesting because we went to school, and even though we had to audition, we got into school and all these different kind of things. I think you and I were probably the least people, last on the radar to be singers and songwriters right now. To have our
For
music
sure.
be out and to have these type of attention that we're getting in terms of our music. How has that have anything in high school um, positioned you to be where you are? Did you learn anything from high school? Like
Absolutely.
what did high school teach you?
Um, high school taught me, first of all, you got to hustle to get it. You got to
Okay,
hustle to get it. And you have to
Sheila said
take,
that.
okay, because Sheila was no joke. And you have to take your craft very seriously. Like our classmates, and we know how to, sight read, and instead of, us going to basketball games and football games
Yeah,
and any kind of sports, we had music class and we had choir and we had, what was that, jazz, remember
jazz
jazz
ensemble,
band or jazz ensemble?
jazz
So
ensemble.
it kind of, DSA kind of forced my world into just strictly music. And so
Yeah,
now that
yeah,
I'm back into it, I kind of feel it. I understand the feeling and the flow of when you just focus on your music, you focus on your craft. Yeah, it kind of prepared me for diving into being an independent recording artist.
yeah. Me too, actually. I released my first single in 2017, and it was crazy when I first released it because I was like,
Yeah.
nervous about how people were going to be receptive to it and things of that nature. Now, you know, been in the game for a minute, 29
Okay.
countries. You know, at this point, my
Yes.
music is being played in
Yes.
29 countries. So, you know, it still is surreal to me to have people DM me and to message me and to say, I love your music. And I'm like, and they're in Europe or they're in Africa and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I know recently that you just got a message from someone in Ghana that said that
Yeah.
they loved your song. And how was that for you?
It just blew me away because I'm like, first of all, this is
The
not even
song ain't
the
even
complete song. This is 30 seconds, like 30 seconds. And it's just a snippet. And it's like, yeah, I love your voice. I love the music. It's beautiful. And then I got someone from like Iceland that I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I appreciate it. But it goes to show you like my day one supporters because I don't even have 6,000 followers. I don't have 6,000
Right.
friends. So that means my fan base or my real supporters are reposting and retweeting and
Yeah.
sharing. And I appreciate it. I thank you guys so much.
Why would you stop abruptly like
Okay.
that? I thank you guys so much.
Because I just got to because this laptop cord ran across my foot and I didn't want to look
Oh
down. I don't know what it
Lord.
was. I'm like, Lord, not on this TV. Okay, go ahead.
Let's talk about how you painted the wall
Yes,
behind you.
29
I'm just joking.
countries.
We're not gonna talk about how you painted that wall. Cause it looked good though, Stina. You are a jack of all trades. You be
I'm
gardening, you be painting. That girl.
Say it. I swear. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. What else? That's my best friend, y'all. Okay, we've been best friends for like
Listen,
13 years.
it's
Okay, we
actually
the
been
real
18
kind of day
years.
ones.
It actually been 18 years. Wow, you don't
Has
even
it?
know. That's sad. The live is
Oh,
over. No,
I
I'm
did
just
not come
joking.
here to do no arithmetic. I ain't do
I did
no
not come here to
arithmetic,
argue.
honey. I didn't come here for math.
I didn't.
No,
I didn't come
okay.
here to argue.
I want to say hi
Okay,
to
so
people.
last few
Hi,
questions.
John King. John King's on there.
Last few questions. Last few questions.
Go
All
ahead.
right. So now, what's next for you after Pretty for Once?
Well, after the release of the single on Friday, I have the visuals ready. I don't know if I'm gonna release them together or if I'm gonna release them a little later. We shall see. Getting back to a recording, I'm so excited to start recording my EP. I signed with again Alex Plummer, the conductor who's gonna be producing my EP. So I'm really excited about that. Excited about rehearsing and just getting back into the feel of things, especially with this COVID being over. Maybe I can, love on my people a little more, see people perform. I've never performed my original music, so I'm interested to see how that goes. And I'm excited.
I really hope that when when you have like a listening party, you can have something in Detroit. I feel like your daddy can cook the meatballs, Tamika can do the cake, and
This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is why I have therapy right now. Because
right
you don't do nothing but get on this thing and try to piss me off. Because my daddy can't. Let's talk about your daddy. You want to talk about your daddy? Okay?
Chef cooks food down.
Don't worry about it. Not here. Not here. Not here.
Okay. So
all right, we go.
Do you have any questions for me before we end this live? Well, listen, Stina, I am so proud of you. You are doing such an amazing job. I think you are an extremely talented songwriter and singer. I've seen you from day one. I just love the confidence that you have in yourself now, and for you to really be strongly and effortlessly moving into your passion and purpose. I'm just so excited for you. I love you, and I wish you the best.
Thank you so much. Love you
All
too.
right.
Your hairline crooked. Bye.
Oh, girl. How I turn this off?
Wanna feel pretty, pretty.